Так, ну чё, время пришло на обещанный стрим по альфа-протокол. Собственно, потихоньку начнем. Тикс. Строим маленько. Сложность, естественно, высокая. Так, что у нас есть на выбор? Ну, солдат это по классике. Пистолеты, пулеметы лучше, конечно, не качать у солдата. Лучше всего у него автоматы. Ну, стойкость, естественно, чтобы быстро не дох. Немного технической подготовки мимо кинем. Пистолеты, пулеметы в игре не очень, я считаю. Бесполезное оружие, как и дробовики. Автоматом можно найти применение. Пистолеты на высоком уровне очень хорошая вещь. С очень имбовой атакой. Незаметность. Ну, солдаты по незаметности редко играют. Вот. Оперативники это поинтереснее. Это как раз стелс-прохождение можно... Классическая незаметность, пистолеты, боевые искусства. Ну а собственно оперативник, он вот по этим трем линиям и идет. По-шпионски. Классический шпион. Технический. Ну, что можно сказать про технического? Дробовики, диверсия. Диверсия вообще ветка хорошая на самом деле. Недорогая. Ну... Похищение данных. Ну, качать ее до конца, есть ли смысл, тут как бы вопрос. Для любителей использовать гранаты и прочее. Техническая подготовка тоже полезная штука. Я люблю качать боевые искусства параллельно. Так, внештатный сотрудник. Внештатный сотрудник это... Сам как бы накидываешь свои очки, делаешь, что хочешь, по сути. Вот. Ну, мы выберем кое-что поинтереснее. Новобранец. Проходить первый раз игру на новобранца на высоком уровне сложности, это, конечно, вызов. Особенно если играешь игру первый раз, скорее всего, ее не пройдешь. Мне получилось, но было очень тяжко. Потратил что-то порядка 14 часов на прохождение, хотя, собственно, ну, много где дох. Хотя потом на ветеране потратил уже что-то порядка 8. Ну вот, собственно, ветеран, да. То есть потом можно все эти очки спокойно сбросить и перекинуть куда надо. Ветеран это круто на самом деле. Да, внештатнику сам выбираешь, но очков на меньше дается. То есть для первого прохождения можно, конечно, выбрать и внештатника, но если выбрать новобранца, тогда будут интересные опции. выбора. Ветеран. Ну, а ветерана можно выбрать только если прошел новобранцем. То есть это стимул пройти на новобранца. Так что выбираем, естественно, ветеран. Мастер незаметности, технарь. Все круто. Так, теперь пистолет, пулеметы мне не нужны. Дробовики мне не нужны. Автоматы тоже не нужны. Так, теперь посмотрим, что можно еще. Незаметность прокачаем чуть-чуть, насколько дают пока что. Диверсия. Да, вот улучшенное похищение данных, это мы тоже берем. Техническая подготовка. Медицинская. Сбор боеприпасов. Ну, как бы можно. В принципе, оставить. Яростью вообще я обычно никогда не пользуюсь, по факту. Да, это берем. А с другой стороны, какой шпион не владеет боевыми искусствами? Боевые искусства — это основа шпионской подготовки. Так что пока... Ну, самое главное прокачать вот эти две ветки, конечно, до конца. Чем оставляем как есть. В принципе, по технической подготовке можно больше особо ничего пока не качать. Конечно, вот эти все штуки нужны с одной стороны, с другой стороны можно и без них прекрасно обойтись. Смягчение отдачи, вот разве что. А с другой стороны возьмем, да, что, смягчение отдачи, да, пригодится. Железная воля, а это для слабаков. Так. Да, вообще стойкость не так нужна, если по стелсу проходить, по факту. Ой, ну пофиг, оставим. Оставим. Все, принять изменения. Погнали. — 277 погибших.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
Where's my gear?
Фух. Еще начнем, пожалуй.
Good. You're awake. I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Are hallucinations a side effect, or...
What?
Never mind. Just clearing my head.
The dose was pretty strong. I'm surprised you're even able to stand.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave, then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Can you distract the guard? Unlock the door.
I could. A glitch in the security panel in the hall outside might do it. As long as you don't make too much noise when you leave, you might take him by surprise while he's checking it. Disabling the security system now. The door should be unlocked.
Damn it! Well, that's interesting.
Сынки.
Fuck's sake, somebody get me another angle on Thornton, now!
You need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall. Do a bypass on it.
О, Господи, опять эти обучения. Не надо меня обучать, я сам все знаю, я ветеран. Ой, сорян. Упс. Первый блин комом сидел.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Intriguing.
Ooh.
It's on.
Скажи-ка, дядя. Ведь не даром. Не даром. Так.
Watch out for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
Кто это сделал?
Look, make this easy on yourself.
Это кто это сделал? Тут ничего интересного нету. Тут тоже ничего интересного не вижу.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Stop the truck, I see him!
Done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Mike, get out of there.
Так, немножко тупанул. Упс. Камера. Я хочу вот эту штуку. Деньги. Деньги мне пригодятся. Куда идти-то? А, компьютер взломать. Вот на этом задании большинство новых игроков срезаются. Да. Так, тут на внимательность. Ой. И еще не очень удобное управление мышкой.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Mike, stay where you are. Don't.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
Wouldn't be the first time, and I don't talk, which you should already know from my record.
Fair enough.
You did read my file, didn't you? I assumed you'd done your homework.
To me, it's just a lot of numbers and papers. So why don't you and I just talk a bit instead, all right? I'll form my own opinions.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
You should already have everything you need. All I need is a weapon and the target.
And that answers exactly why you and I are gonna have a little chat right now. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. I barely got through it. Puts war and peace to shame.
Then let's make this quick and save us some time.
Fair enough. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
All right. Is there anything I should know?
Nothing you can't find out on your own, and from the staff here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Зачем так близко?
Getting sick of this Wizard of Oz bullshit. All right, let's get through these tests. Big ass screen.
No weapons past this point. No.
Да я тебя без оружия. Бы мог бы, но живи. Че, чуваки, работаете? О, наконец-то.
Probably want to change. Go.
Конечно. Хочешь поменять. И, конечно же, головной убор. Вот теперь мы готовы. А! Чуть про бороду не забыл. Вот теперь мы готовы.
Orientation's not
Your gear's in the
mandatory.
lockers.
You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
Our war does not end here. This target is not the last. With our will and our resolve, Al-Samad shall continue these attacks, fight the aggression of the West with its own weapons. Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us. Weapons that will make a graveyard in the skies of our enemies. We have the ability to strike far and to strike swiftly. There are no limits to our reach, no limits to the justice we bring in the name of freedom for our people. I am a man of my word, and this I promise you. This attack is but the first that Al-Samad brings against its enemies. As fire rained down upon us, so shall Al-Samad bring fire to your people as well. The West and its allies shall bear the cost of what they brought to our people, to our country, and they will answer for it. You seek to take our land, undermine our faith? All that you have seen this day is the answer to your brutal acts, the only language America understands. I am a man of my word, and this I promise you. This attack is but the first
А, он повторяет.
Al-Samad brings against its enemies.
А, все.
You might want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
Ну что, не понравилось, как я вам морду набил? Так, почта. Что у нас тут? На Сири. Майкл Торнтон. Это я. Шон Дарси любит клеиться к Мине, но Мина его не любит. Ну, собственно, кое-какую информацию мы получили. Так, с кого начнем? Начнем, наверное, с этих ребят. Тренировка со спецсредствами.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
I thought you were told I'd be coming by. The sequence isn't ready yet?
Huh? This isn't like booting up a computer, Mikey. We have a lot of tech to warm up.
Yeah, but you knew those procedures before I arrived. Were you not prepared?
Whoa there, Mikey.
You call me Mikey again, Agent, and I will knock you on your ass. I don't like your attitude, and I don't like you wasting my time. Now, whatever you have to do, get on it.
Hate to see you without the tranquilizers, Mikey. Mike, Agent, whatever. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
This isn't the only orientation I have to take, Agent. I arrived as quickly as I could.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. It can save you time in the field.
Забыл, вот эту надо.
It's shut down. No more lock. All right, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice, and just in time.
Hey, guards, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
First shot.
Spread out. Watch for devices.
Hey, Thornton. Want to talk?
Yeah, the doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Пойдет.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
What do you have in mind?
All right, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
All right. I'm listening.
It's a rematch. On our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
All right, then. Tell your team to get ready.
So here we are. Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are going to try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me. Alarm goes off enough times, and you're going to get trampled. But you have the technology to beat them. So let's see you even the odds. If you can.
Location 2.
Distraction. Trying to get back to the medical bay, huh? Here's the alarm again. There you go. Getting sick of hearing them anyway. Thought they might have you for a second. Guess I was wrong. All right, head on up and I'll call someone in to clean up the course. And the bodies.
Pretty thorough. Made a real mess of things. In a good way.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
Спасибо за деньги.
If you say so, Mike.
Так, этих напоследок. И этих напоследок. Ладно, схожу сначала с оружием, блин. Запарную тему с этим оружием.
Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
You're Mina Tang, the weapons specialist.
You've heard of me already.
I like to know the names of everyone around here who carries firearms, other than the guards. It's a quirk I have.
I see. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
Any parameters to this test, and what firearms do you supply?
Assault rifle, pistol, submachine guns. The works.
Shotgun?
That too. For the close quarter exercise.
Any special ammo?
You're thorough.
It's why I was recruited, and it's also why I'm alive today. Now, are we using special ammo or not?
Not for this exercise.
Fine. We ready?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin. The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Almost. Now, let's move on to the submachine gun. Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Походу переигрывать придется. Тут главное побольше критических выстрелов сделать. Чтобы...
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
All right. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
If he does, then I'll just run the course again. I don't give up that easily.
I gathered that.
But he's supposed to be stationed in the tech area, right? Why is he in here instead of at his post?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second, in case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
Guess I'll need a wrestling name for the upcoming match then.
I'll see if I can think of something.
No need. Thornton is already vaguely Norse, and heavy-handed enough for most people. How did I do on the course?
Так, за критический урон очень мало получил. Пофиг на время, главное критического урона побольше.
It'll do. Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want.
Ну надо
The course should be
обязательно.
free.
Обязательно доп-миссию
I
получить.
can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite the previous one. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Издеваетесь?
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done. Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now. All right, let's see here.
Во! На 100 очков больше набрал. Больше промахов. Но критический урон — это ключ. Ключ. Критический урон рулит.
That's one of the most impressive scores I've seen. With that in mind, you did so well, I'm wondering if you'd be up for something more challenging. A bonus round.
This course is a joke. Did you scale it down for that jackass? I could walk the rest of the way.
Jackass? Now I'm hurting.
So will Darcy. Did I mention we don't use live rounds? They still sting, though.
I'm listening.
Go in there, and if you can hit Darcy where it counts, that'd be worth a recommendation in my report. And worth some rep with Westridge. And it'd be earned.
Sure, sounds good. Any preference on weapon?
These targets are pretty easy for someone to hit. Thornton could have aced this thing blind.
Give me the gun.
Let's start with the pistol again. Don't worry. We're using tranquilizer rounds, so you won't be doing any lasting harm to your targets. Besides, turnabout is fair play. They drugged you, so...
That wasn't as much fun as I'd hoped.
All right, you're all done. Head on back.
Да, если в яйца с транквилизатора выстрелить, мне кажется, не из приятных ощущений.
All right, let's see here. Well done. Critical hit. I don't think I have to worry about Darcy coming by again.
Anything else I can do?
No, Agent Thornton. Mission accomplished. If you haven't seen Westridge yet, you may want to pay him a visit after all the training is done. You've certainly aced this exercise.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Alan Parker, I'm here for espionage orientation, so let's not waste time.
You're Thornton, Westridge's candidate for the job.
I thought I said let's not waste time. Any other facts you want to spill, or can we get to it?
Very well. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
I topped the Academy speed record by 5 seconds. Any other questions?
Excellent. And this will be quick. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Где вторая? Так где-то есть. Вот.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Глупо попался.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Ну так себе прошло.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now. Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay. Do you want to run it again?
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
That it? If that's the worst you can throw at me, then it shouldn't be hard to prove myself.
Course not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob.
Why use this algorithm to encrypt it? That's like putting an electric fence around a dog kennel.
Your metaphor notwithstanding, the file contains the location of this facility. something people would pay dearly to have. Thus, the encryption. Not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Так, ну в какую сторону идти? Вот в эту? Да, вот вроде вот в эту. Давайте заново попробую. Тут мне не понравилось, как я начал. Как-то так себе.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Я в первый раз заметил. А, я, наверное, бежать начал.
What's that?
Оп. Тихо, тихо. Не палим, не палим.
You hear that?
Почему они меня палят-то? Чё, у меня броня такая беспонтовая? Понять не могу. Незаметность. Вот что надо мне сделать. Бесшумный бег поставить. Сука! Я хочу пройти, чтобы меня не спалили. Ну как я так в конце лоханулся? Ну вообще слов нет. Ай. Стыдно. Стыдно. Все, сейчас все.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Будем считать, что пронесло. Ой-ой-ой, сюда идет. Да как они меня палят, я понять не могу. Да она не только для своего времени хорошая игра, Dark. Игра, как бы, таких нету игр больше. Игр нету про шпионов, РПГшных. Deus Ex в расчет не берем, потому что Deus Ex это фэнтези. Фантастика. Чтобы и реализм, и про шпионов, ну нету таких игр. Очень жаль, что нету. Сейчас умение как раз должно откатиться. Ты, блин, чуть не спалил себе. Чуть не спалил себе. Ёпшкин кот. Реально, без этого умения вообще бесполезно. Броня беспонтовая, у нее нет шумоподавления, ботинки, сука, шумные, они меня слышат. О, ну это из-за уровня сложности, я полагаю, еще. Лучше бы вообще голым шел. Чёртовы ботинки. Короче. Мужик, ты огребаешь. Сверху чуть не спалили. Глазастый дядька там наверху-то. Короче, к этому дядьке лучше не подходить, пока у меня умение не откатится. Так будет спокойно. Сейчас умение откатится. Подождем, пока он снова к своему компу подойдет. И он огребет. Ну, кстати, там внизу чемоданчик лежит. Ты чемоданчик свой забыл. Ай-яй-яй. Надо будет потом забрать. В чемоданчике могут быть деньги. А деньги... Черт, ребят. Подожду, пока умение откатится. Ты чемоданчик свой забыла. Так. Сейчас к нам пойдет. Идет, сука. Идет, сука. Опа. Что в чемоданчике? Тут ничего нет. А, новая запись, альфа-протокол. Кстати, а что за запись я выкружил? Надо глянуть. Так, разведданные. Альфа-протокол. А, ну ничего интересного пока. Вообще все данные собрать на все организации задачка не из легких. Даже за несколько прохождений проблематично все данные на всех собрать. А никого. А вот сейчас будет что? Куда идем мы с пятачком? Большой секрет. Отдохни. Данные на Вестридже. Неплохо. О, еще данные. На Насире. Пойдет. На Сире. Че у нас там по Насире? Что он насрал опять где-то? Вестридж 40%. Так, Дарси 33. 4 приязнь. На Сири. Да, я хочу пройти полностью. По максимуму. А этому похер. Так, мне надо к Вестриджу вернуться. Же вроде вот это. Не к Вестриджу, а к Паркеру. К Паркеру мне надо вернуться.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, well, then that'll have to be sufficient.
Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You're going to the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
That intel you gave me, why wouldn't I have that already if I'm going on the mission?
That is a good question, Agent. I would find an answer to it when you can. If not here, then in Saudi Arabia.
I don't like the sound of that.
Good.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in his slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
I'm not sure I like that comparison.
Yeah, well, none of us do, Agent. But such is the nature of the kennel you've been put in. Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops?
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy?
I'm an observer. I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you, or another analyst. My job is, what, to listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
You like working here?
My responsibilities don't account for that, nor should they.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
I understand. That must be a full-time task, and an important one.
Agreed. Even Westridge would say I hold the most important post in the facility. So, in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
What does that mean, exactly?
This place cannot be found. If Alpha Protocol is compromised, any evidence of the program must be deleted.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What happens to the program? Seems like a waste of resources.
You are correct. If ended, it starts again under a different name, with a new agenda.
You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
Все побочки сделаны, все данные собраны, что только можно будет собрать. Можно идти к Вестриджу. Я думаю, я ничего.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many of the guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
I think I'd like to cut through this bullshit and get to the mission.
In good time. Even vets like yourself could benefit by what I'm about to tell you. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing the wrong path?
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Everything I can get my hands on, or download, or take from scribbled bloody confessions.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. what side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle, but if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
So when the guns come out, the dossier can come into play. Have you read mine?
Several times.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again. Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture, and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
О, первая миссия выполнена. Еще бы я ему в яйца выстрелил. Медицинская помощь. А, Томми, привет. Пусть на ранку подует. Фу-фу, на яйки свои. Ух. Так.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
А, Томми, играю в файтинги, почему? Просто у меня файтинги плохо смотрят, поэтому... В Tekken вчера играл.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Is there any way to be sure the missiles are there?
Not at this time. The area is dug into the side of a canyon, and getting reliable satellite imagery when sandstorms aren't blowing has been almost impossible. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Anything beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did? Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. The weapons locker you already found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Alright, so is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Квартирка, конечно, у него ничего такая. С фонтаном. Ничего интересного.
Hey, look. Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's, yeah.
Чё у нас еще? Да, игра очень зачетная на самом деле. Так, а чё у меня? Броня-то какая вообще на мне? Броня-перехватчик. Приглушение звука 2. Прочность брони 30. Так, ствол. Пистолет. Так, прицела нет, магазина нет, приспособления тоже нет. А, вот глушитель-то есть. Глушитель берем. Как же ж без глушителя нельзя. А сюда мы поставим автомат. Пусть будет автомат. Прицел есть оптический. Возьмем. Магазина нет. Этого нет. Ох. Такс. Что-то еще интересное. Туалет. Зеркало. Отчет. Электронная почта. Загрузить. А, ну это мне она как раз говорит, что нужно деньги добывать везде, где только можно. Десяточка. Able Danger. Able Danger. Так. Ура. Так, что у нас там надо прикупить-то? Что у меня вообще по деньгам? 82 тысячи. С прошлого прохождения, видать, остатки денег мне подкинули. Ни на что хорошее, конечно, не хватит, но мне нужна нормальная броня. Ну вот, тактический бронежилет, это уже что-то. Что еще есть интересного? Пистолет бы нормальный взять. Пистолеты говно. Это тоже уфил все. Ой. Я что, сейчас купил дробовик, что ли? Твою мать. Бесполезный кусок говна. Нечаянно дробовик купил. Как будто он мне нужен. Мне ни дробовик не нужен, ни ПП. Вот, маскировочная броня у меня есть. Бронежилет спецназа, маскировочная броня. Ну, почему я маскировочную броню не могу выбрать? Ну, Deus Ex это немножко другое. Вот броня моя вся, да. Перехватчик говно. Вот маскировочную. Прочность, конечно, низкая у брони, но приглушение звука хорошее. Бронежилет спецназа, кстати. Можно взять еще. Маскировочная. Ну, а с другой стороны, мне что? Мне маскировочная только нужна сейчас. Деталь брони. Надо какую-нибудь деталь брони взять, которая пригодится. Так, деталь брони. Что мне надо? Смягчители не нужны. Мне нужно... Печатные проводники мне нужны. Вот. Печатные проводники я возьму. Чтобы взламывать легче было. Я люблю взламывать. А поскольку мы не сможем прокачать навыки взлома на этом билде, который у меня будет, соответственно... Ну что, пистолет-оглушитель есть. Больше ничего мне не надо. Броню выбрал. Все, можно идти. Так. Начнем, наверное, с торговца оружием, чтобы оружие появилось новое. Так. Берем. Тоже берем. Карту берем. Да, все берем. Гулять так гулять. Люблю я данные покупать, разведданные. Всегда все деньги на разведданные трачу. А почему бы и нет? Вот, груз можно переправить. Так, наемники. Чтобы меньше врагов было. И карта местности. Ну все. Готово. Деньги есть, как говорится.
Careful, Mike. Don't play games with these guys.
If I can get in without a firefight, that makes getting to Nasri that much easier.
American. Nasri said nothing about an American.
I'm not looking to advertise my presence, only to do business.
Business, eh?
Check with Nasri if you don't believe me. He's waiting for me, and my down payment.
I call ahead. Go on through.
Can't believe you bluffed those guards.
Гасно. А пусть будет генератор звука, почему бы нет. Сейчас сигнализация заработает.
Looks like they figured out I was bluffing.
Nasri's headquarters are in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
Проходим по принципу без киллов. Опа. Одним выстрелом двух зайцев называется. Чтоб тебя. Броню мою снес маленько. Чертяка языкастая. Ну, ничего страшного.
Look for alternate ways in. No need to risk a direct confrontation.
I'll keep an eye out.
Ух, проходим по стелсу, короче. Никого не убиваем. Денежки я люблю. Твою мать. Чувак, не мог ровно. Пофиг. Так, тут ничего нет. Накладную груза. Проникнуть во дворец. Я сейчас во дворец проникаю, да. Накладная груза, это дальше.
Fuck of a lot of stairs.
You there. Make yourself useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload these weapons? Nasri has plenty to display already.
Ты так бежишь, чувак. Что за зигзаги, чувак? Ломался какой-то чувак. Этому больше не наливай. Так, что у нас тут есть? Что интересного? Чем пожениться? Патроны транквилизаторы. Насыпьте. О! Деньги. Любим тоже. Вроде больше ничего не видать. Раз больше ничего не видать, надо дальше идти.
Found a way into the palace.
Good. It's going to be hot in there. Careful, Mike.
Но немного прокосячился, да, вот. С кем не бывает. Да уж.
Nice collection. Wonder if any of it works.
See if there's something you can use.
Зачем так грубо? По стелсу пройти не получилось. Отключить эту систему. Oh shit.
The exit's in the corner, opposite the entrance. Try to get to it without getting killed.
Ну, бывает же такое, типа. Да, я Робокопа, кстати, почти прошел. Тоже надо будет как-нибудь допройти. Да, неплохая игра, но как бы действительно на раз чисто поиграть.
Careful, Mike. Nasri's got to be nearby. There's no other exits from the palace.
Надо осторожнее. Чувак, да что ты так дергаешься? Мне кажется, спалили. Ну что ты смотришь на меня? Ты выгляни еще раз. Уху.
Mike, have you spotted Nasri?
He's right here. He's got nowhere to run. This should be quick. Give me a sec.
You, who are you?
Omar Mohammed bin Nasri. By order of the United States government, I'm placing you under arrest.
Arrest? For what? No crime here. Nothing involving United States.
You are in possession of illegal shoulder-mounted munitions. We'd rather you not sell them on the black market.
The missiles? You're too late. Already gone. Sold. You caused all this trouble for nothing.
Sold? To who?
I take their cash, not their names. You come a few days ago. Maybe you could have killed them instead of my men, eh?
Mike, this is bad news. If he's telling the truth.
What you do now, huh? Kill me? That not get your missiles back.
Mike, we need to know where those missiles went.
If we let him go, he could lead us to the people he sold the missiles to. Or they might come after him. Either way, we win.
But if he can't lead us to the buyers, then we've let a killer go, and more people will die. Remember that rocket attack in
Money, guns, yours, if you let me go.
No, we're taking you into custody. A copter will be here to pick you up, and your munitions.
What? Look, I pay you. You not hear me? I
Westridge,
say
for delivery.
On their way, Mike.
Can't risk the consequences of letting him go. We can find the missiles some other way.
Fair enough. Search the room, see what you can find.
Тут, короче, палка о двух концах. Если отпустишь, то будет сбор разведданных, короче, улучшен. Но много людей погибнет, потому что он продолжит оружие продавать. А если арестуешь, соответственно, канал поставок оружия перекрыт террористам. Ну, разведданных меньше. А, и еще он тебе взятку даст, если ты его отпустишь. Метро крутая игра. Я так ни одну части не прошел. Как-нибудь хочу их с хорошей графикой перепройти все. Ой, все эти улучшенные переиздания. Может, даже на стриме. Там, блин, помню, одна миссия была, которую по стелсу, я на которой игру, кстати, бросилась, когда давно-давно проходил в первой части. Где там, короче, вот эти русские, короче, солдаты какие-то там, которые как нацики, правда, себя ведут. Или как... Не помню. И, короче, надо как-то между ними ползти, чтобы никого не убить. В общем, назящая миссия. Я знаю, что эту миссию надо пройти по стелсу. У меня по стелсу не получилось, поэтому я плюнул на эту игру. Убито 0. Всего убийств 0. 0. Ничего интересного не открыли. На 5-м уровне откроют вот эти вот умения мне. Там уже будет поинтереснее немножко. Да. Пока ничего интересного. Так, время 0 часов. О, прикол. Мне за арест 15-ку дали. Если бы я его отпустил, дали бы тоже денег. Может быть, чуть побольше. Честно говоря, не помню. Но не намного больше. И, кстати, вот можно данные посмотреть, которые ты покупаешь. Типа вот. Ну, пистолет бы можно было бы, но пистолеты вот эти вообще говно. Вообще мне не нравится это оружие, у них беспонтовое. Стой какой-то. Все фигня. В метро Экзодус, да. В метро Экзодус надо будет пройти. Может даже, кстати, вот метро Экзодус я, может, даже на стриме пройду. Благо там графоне можно поставить хороший. На моей-то теперь видеокарте. Так.
What's up, Mike? Problems already?
Just checking in. Had some questions about the mission and Alpha Protocol.
Well, I guess I should feel lucky you're not within shooting distance. After the cheap shots you took on the firing range.
Sounds like you're gonna be my handler when I infiltrate the Al-Samad camp.
Yeah, I got stuck hand-holding you. Hope that's not a problem.
Nothing's wrong, just making sure we're good.
Look, orientation's one thing, a mission's another. People think I have an attitude, but it doesn't keep me from doing my job. I admit, I'd rather be on the mission. But you're the one Westridge picked, so let's get this done.
The Al-Samad detention camp, where they got the weapon stockpiles? Anything you can tell me?
Getting satellite imagery of the area has been hard. My contacts haven't turned up much.
What's the problem with the imagery?
Camp's remote, and dug into the side of a canyon. Beautiful view, but lousy for spying from above.
Any other intel you can give me?
I'm still checking leads, but not much right now. The airliner going down has really scared my contacts. Been a bitch getting in touch with them. But as for getting into the detention center... The thing about the camp is weather. Sandstorms are hitting the area pretty hard. Which is to your advantage.
How?
It cuts down visibility for you and them. You need to sneak in before they know you're there. So just wait for the storm to kick up, then take them out.
Alright, good to know.
Oh, one other thing. They've dug in deep, with a maze of tunnels beneath the camp. If they've got any weapons down there, it's gonna be a pain getting to them.
So what do you recommend?
They probably have as much trouble finding their way around as you do. So follow power lines or work lights when you can. Might guide you to where they've got their stockpiles.
Got it. If they use those same routes to move around, shouldn't be too hard to pick them off either.
I'll upload what maps I have to your PDA. They probably keep the weapons in the bottom of the base in case they, well, explode.
Been with Alpha Protocol long?
Longer than you, so yeah, long enough.
There a problem?
I was just curious how you managed to get this mission instead of me. But if you don't want to tell me, that's fine too.
I don't remember asking for it so much as it being dumped in my lap.
So there wasn't even a discussion? I heard there was a chance I could have gone.
Never came up in conversation?
Huh. Alright. I thought you might have convinced Westridge not to send me. Guess I was wrong.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
Looking forward to it, Mikey.
У меня тоже 3070. 3070 Ti, наверное. Не помню.
Mikey, you there?
Yeah.
Гигабайтовская.
No radio chatter, no alarms. Looks like you did a good job of getting in under their radar. Wish our choppers could. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Bad intel?
No, sandstorms. They fuck with the satellite imagery. But they're great for someone moving in on foot. Lets you get in for the kill before the bad guys know you're there.
So, wait for a storm, use it as cover.
That's the idea. Probably won't be that simple. But hey, that's why they sent you instead of me, right?
Did you see that? Did you see that? No, I didn't. Did you see that? Did you see that? No, I didn't.
Ну, тут не совсем как в Mass Effect на самом деле. Здесь потому что, во-первых, диалоги на время. Я бы сказал, Fallout 4 попытался ихние диалоги скопировать. Но Fallout 4 диалоги гораздо проще. Здесь система диалогов уникальная, потому что реально тут на время надо, короче, подход к собеседникам находить, и чтобы улучшить или ухудшить с ними репутацию. Так, буду еще на тебя тратить.
At the camp. They're dug in pretty deep.
Any sign of the radio tower?
Yeah, it's across the canyon from me. A lot of open ground in between.
Try not to get spotted. If you get trapped in there...
I know.
Так, тут главное не спалиться сейчас. То было бы неплохо, будка снял. Ах, не дотягиваюсь. Эх. Так нечестно. Чуть-чуть. Ой. Злой чувак меня ждет. Тоже не дотягивается пока до него прицел. Опа! Опа! Так, ну до этого дотянулся. Во-во-во-во-во. Черт. Пулеметчик. Меня спалили? Как? Оу, щит. Вот черти. Да ёпушки. Ой, как-то неудачно получилось. Потише со своими врагами. Я бы сказал, конкретно меня спалили. Прям конкретно спалили в этот раз. Ладно, ребята. Я вспомнил в последний момент, что никого не хотел убивать. Чувак спасся чудом просто. Тихо. Что такое это агрессивный? Неплохо они меня покрошили. Так, на совесть. Бывает. Сам виноват, ложанул. Чуть поосторожнее. Так, еще. Вон там сверху еще одна перспектива. Чё, чувак, потерял меня из виду? Вот так-то.
Found the radio tower.
Now look for the generator. Should be in a building nearby.
Вот уродец. Чё? Так, у того дробовик. ТП, конечно, не обнадеживает.
Generator's cut.
Got it. I'll signal the choppers now. Can you get to their main computer beneath the camp?
I think a way just opened up.
Ну, мне для стрима в любом случае за глаза, да, 30-70, так не крути. Так, к ним подмога там небольшая пришла, надо сейчас осторожнее, чтобы еще раз не спалиться. Стоит, сучка. Еще один. Так, где-то еще один, кажется. А, вот он. Нифига, мимо чемодана такой прошел. Чемодан с деньгами. Еще это ступка. Вообще не ступка, конечно. Типа я же никого не убиваю, я как Бэтмен. Никого не убиваю, но делаю людям больно. Очень больно. Тут можно, наверное, еще чем-то поживиться. Вот он. Деньги, деньги, дроби, деньги. Да. Да, хорошие игры сейчас редко выходят, особенно шутеры с этим, сюжетные шутеры. Люди на Сталкера рассчитывали на второго, а Сталкер, как обычно, превратился в ждалкера. Ну, учитывая, сколько первый ждали, в каком он состоянии вышел, когда его дождались.
I'm in.
Good. Now get to the servers and upload that data.
You weren't kidding about the tunnels in this place. Got themselves a hell of a maze down here.
Servers need power. Find power lines or work lights, then follow them to the source. They need to find their way around as much as you do.
Просто дверь. Это уже интереснее.
Looks like I found the old cells, mostly storage.
If there's time, see if you can get inside.
Pick the lock.
Good job.
No sign of the missiles, though. Looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Damn. Guess that would have been too much to hope for. Alright, get to the computer if you can.
On it.
Ну, денежек зато собрал. Так. Сейчас начнется жара. Как только я данные загружу, на меня попрет народ. Надо все собрать, чтобы тут ничего не осталось. Вроде все собрал. Ништячки все вроде собрал. Так. Это кажется сюда. А это вот сюда.
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright, get topside if you can. We can use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Black Hawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Trouble here. The radio tower is down, but we're getting more resistance than expected. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
Она-то я и не заметил. Урод. Вроде все.
All right, we're clear. Let's do this.
тупо погибнуть, боже мой. Ай. Стыдно, очень стыдно.
Mike, having a little trouble here. The radio tower is down, but we're getting more resistance than expected. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
Куда стреляет? Так, я не попал. О, у меня еще и пистолет патрон.
All right, we're clear. Let's do this.
Good job, Mike. Not bad for the new guy.
All the missions go as smoothly as this?
You're alive, aren't you?
Блин, у меня патроны на транквилизатор заканчиваются.
Mike, so you got back safely?
Yeah, thanks for the lift out of there.
Least I can do for all the joy and pain you gave me in training. Just doing my job, providing support.
About the mission.
Yeah, what? Is there a problem?
No, just thought you did a good job out there.
Well, I admit I'd rather have been the one on that mission. But you're the one Westridge picked, and it's my job to back you up. But I was pretty impressed. You didn't need much help. And hey, maybe next time, you'll be on the headset.
We recover anything from the camp yet?
Some records. Good job digging those out, by the way. Still sorting through it, but...
But what?
Well, I'm out of the loop on the data recovery. Westridge assigned the analysis to Mina and Parker. We'll see what they dig up.
What, you can't check out the data? It was your op, too.
Yeah, I know, huh? Apparently, it's not my job when I can chat with you over a headset instead. Whatever. Baldy and the Ice Queen should be able to get what you need.
Let me know as soon as you find out anything, Darcy.
Oh, I would...
Oh, great. Picture of Darcy. He wrote, Mike and Sean, fuck yeah! With 3 exclamation points.
О, а вот и патроны-транквилизаторы. «30 патронов на миссию». Да хватит, поди. Надеюсь. Сохраниться, что ли? Куда-нибудь. Ладно, я думаю, на сегодня сделаем перерыв. Ой. Потому что завтра, я думаю, еще попроходим. Народу все равно так мало пока. Вот. Я думаю, можно стрим будет запустить с того же момента, на котором он сегодня отэтовался, закончился. Типа там есть функция в OBS продолжить стрим. Так что по поводу того, во сколько завтра. Я думаю, если завтра ничего такого не будет сильно, да, такого жесткого, то я начну завтра пораньше стримить. Где-то, может быть, в 3 по Москве. Может быть, даже в 2 по Москве начну, посмотрим. Не знаю еще завтра, что у меня там по работе. Как освобожусь. Соответственно, чтобы подольше постримить завтра. Сегодня я просто включился, чтобы как бы это, в игру, так сказать, въехать, чтобы народ подготовить к более длинным стримам по этой игре. Вот. Завтра у нас по планам, значит, допройти Саудовскую Аравию. Там осталось 2 миссии, да. И пройти какую-нибудь полностью следующую цепочку миссий. Попробовать. Я думаю, в Тайбэй завтра полетим. Попробуем закрыть полностью, но там посмотрим, как по времени пойдет. Вот. Всего 3 страны, в которые ты полетишь после Саудовской Аравии. Ну, Тайбэй в Тайване, Москва в России и Рим в Италии. Начнем мы, значит, с Тайбэя. Потом я вот выбираю между Москвой и Римом, куда дальше лететь. Вот. Обычно вообще мое любимое прохождение, вот я считаю самое каноничное прохождение, это Тайбэй, Рим, Москва. Но тогда, короче, московские бандюки, они сильно имбовые, потому что у тебя сложность постепенно повышается. Что как бы тоже не совсем логично. Логичнее было бы проходить, наверное, Тайбэй, Москва и Рим. Наверное, так мы и сделаем. Чтобы московские бандюки были не сильно хардкорными. А то, что в Италии там хардкорные ребята, ну, как бы им, по сути, им положено быть хардкорными ребятами в Италии. Вот. Вот. Там как бы специальные там обученные ребята, все дела. Можно сказать, лучшие из лучших охранники. Логично. А то, что там бандюки российские, супер крутые, ну, с другой стороны, это же российские бандюки, поэтому, наверное, тоже пофиг во что они одеты, они должны быть как звери. И они реально звери. Да. Особенно русский босс мафии, который любит нюхать кокаина. Вот чтобы с ним не возникло проблем, лучше всего сначала забежать в Тайбэй, подружиться с одним чуваком, который потом поставит им отравленный кокаин. С отравленным кокаином битва с боссом становится намного легче. Да. Ох. Кирилл, ну ты вовремя пришел, когда мы стрим сегодняшний. Ну, в общем, смотрите, да. Сегодня мы так знакомились. Первое знакомство, можно сказать, с игрой было на этом канале, да. Поэтому завтра ориентировочно подходите к 3 по Москве, либо, может быть, в 2 по Москве так включайтесь. Может быть, я смогу пораньше включиться. Вот, по Москве. По моим часам это будет 6, и, соответственно, 7 вечера. Пробую в 6 начать. И, значит, пройдем еще раз Саудовскую Аравию, полетим в Тайбэй. Попробуем закрыть Тайбэй. То есть Рим и Тайбэй. Да. Ну и вообще по канону там еще одна причина, почему Тайбэй это следующая страна, в которую, ну, по идее ты должен лететь. Потому что ты в самолете знакомишься с журналисткой, которая, собственно, летит в Тайвань. И как бы логично, что ты с этой журналисткой познакомился в самолете по пути как бы в Тайвань, а не по пути куда-то еще. То есть как бы еще вот в этом логика есть определенная. Да. В общем, давайте до завтра. Тогда. Да. До завтра, в общем. Всем. Так что давайте, да. В 3 пары по МСК. Ну ничего, заскакивай, я завтра буду дольше стримить. Ты же, Кирилл, можешь и в записи стрим посмотреть. Так что ничего страшного. Лютый игровой журналист. Это специально надел, видите? Это образ специально подобранный. Чтобы как бы с Майком быть на одной волне. Кепи, борода, очки в оправе. Все по фэншую. Все по фэншую. Рубашка. Все четенько. Так что, в общем, это. До завтра.